Hello. I gotta think of a better way to start these videos. I'll come up with a real nifty catchphrase pretty soon, I promise. By the time this video comes out, I will probably be in Connecticut. So super stoked for that. Not for any show, actually. I'm just going on a little girls trip with some old friends from high school. So it's actually nice to be traveling without a show, not having to bring the guitar. It's just a quick little weekend away, but I'm really looking forward to it. So I still have to pack and do a bunch of stuff before my flight leaves in the morning. It's currently Wednesday. So we're going to keep this video real short and sweet. I'm going to do one song for you guys, but it is going to be a brand new song. So hopefully that sweetens the pot a little bit. So yeah, this video should come out over the weekend if I can find time to edit and post it, either before or while I'm away. So, and I chose to do one of these videos instead of a cover video because I've actually really been enjoying these. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, last weekend I had a show in Indiana that went really well. I've played there a bunch. It's a little American Legion in Newburgh, Indiana, and it's so fun because I've gotten to like a first name basis with not all the people, but a lot of the people that go there. They put us up in a hotel, which is really nice. I say us because my boyfriend Frank actually joined me for this one. He's also a singer-songwriter and a phenomenal guitarist, and I really like him to join me on these shows, in particular because it is a smoking bar. So it's really nice to have him kind of do some solos and drag the songs out so I'm not bearing the brunt of like all the singing. I don't know how people did it back in the 60s when every bar was a smoking bar, or even later than that, actually. I mean, probably up until the 90s. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like such a wuss because after a 3-hour gig in a smoking bar, my voice is just, it's shot. So it was really nice to have Frank there doing some guitar. We went to another bar with some of the locals and did some karaoke after. So it was just a really good time. So I don't have any shows this weekend, obviously, and honestly not for a couple weeks. I think my next show is May 9th in, it's called Clinch River Brewing, and that's out near Knoxville. So May is kind of a little bit of a slower month. I'm going to see if I can pick up some shows. But I'm honestly okay with it because there's so many other things that I want to work on. And in June, or actually like the last weekend in May, I will be leaving to go on a tour. So I think some of you have probably seen some of the dates. They're not all on my website yet. So that's one of the many things I need to work on is getting those dates kind of organized and start the advertising. But I'm very excited. It's going to be a tour of New England, including New York City and Boston and some states I've never been to before. So very stoked for that. So yeah, it's kind of slowing down right now, but I think it's going to be a busy summer overall. I've had to kind of learn to like embrace the slower gigging times, because I'm someone, I love gigging. It is my bread and butter. It is what I live for. I think like I love writing. That's like my main passion, but performing is right up there. I mean, I don't know. I love it so much. It's what made me fall in love with music, was like that first time I got up in front of people and played one of my own songs. And I was just like, it's something about the energy that like you're putting out and then receiving from people. It's really magical. Not to get too hippy dippy on you, but I mean, I live off that, man. I need it. So I sometimes get really like down on myself if I don't have like a ton of shows. I mean, I would want to play out several times a week consistently if I could, but gigging is hard in Nashville. I mean, there's a reason why I'm usually driving 2 or 3 hours to play a show sometimes. It's hard, it's competitive, and it's mostly cover gigs, which, you know, I don't really want to do. Like, I like to play my covers, but I don't like to be limited to doing top 40 country, and, you know, I want the freedom to be able to do my original music, because I just don't see the point, you know, if that's what I'm trying to do, you know, why play shows where people don't even know that I write, you know, it seems a little silly. So yeah, I've kind of learned to like embrace the slower periods because there's other things that I can do. You know, there's this fun new project I'm working on. You know, I want to get, you know, get it a little bit more exciting. I think I'm getting better at talking into the camera. I'm going to try not to edit this video at all. The last one I just clipped one part out because I was trying to think of a word. I couldn't think of it. And I like sat here for like 30 seconds trying to think of this stupid word. And I was like, let me edit that out because I don't want to subject you to that. But I think it's getting easier. I'm getting less nervous talking into the camera, talking to you guys. So yeah, I got that. Like I said, my Patreon, I can't say for sure, but there is a good chance my Patreon will be officially back up and running by the time this video comes out with one of those demo songs available. I have to kind of refamiliarize myself with Patreon and how it works. But I have a couple demos already recorded that I can put behind that paywall. So we're going to see if I have time to do that before I go. So yeah, and then there's obviously writing, practicing, all those things are important too. So yeah, I'm just learning to kind of lean into those things when the gigging gets slow and trust that the gigging will pick up, and it will. June is going to be a doozy. I haven't played as many shows in such a condensed period of time as I'm going to play in June, probably since I lived in Colorado. So I'm really excited, guys. I'm super stoked. So I can't wait to tell you more about that and get those dates up on my website. I think that might be all I wanted to talk about. I'm trying some new things with the sound too. I had a couple of people tell me, mostly my dad. My dad watches these videos, and he's a little bit of a sound geek. So saying that maybe the mic was a little too far away from my voice. So I have it a little bit closer. The thing is like I want to be able to pick up the room sound of the guitar, but I also have my guitar going directly in now too. I tried that for my last cover video, thanks to those who watched that. And I think it worked pretty well. It gave me a little more control over, the volume of vocals versus guitar. That's something I struggle with these videos. I don't have a, I have what I think or what I hope is a Shure SM57. I got it off of eBay. I don't know if it's legit. I may have gotten scammed with it. So I don't have the right mic stand for it though. So I need to like take some time and fool around with that and like try to get the sound quality a little bit better. But for now, we're just doing the DI guitar, and then I have a AKG P220. If any of you are mic shopping and you don't want to blow like $200, this mic, I love this mic. It's not gonna give you anything fancy, but it's going to give you what you're giving it. It's like very true to just what it's picking up, which I like. So yeah, great all around mic. I feel like it does a decent job with the talking versus the singing, and obviously gets like a decent room sound too. So yeah, I think that might be everything I have to talk about today. I haven't gotten a chance to respond to the comments from the last video yet, so I think I'll go ahead. If there's anything I need to address, besides the sound, from those, I'll do that in the next video, which I think probably gonna cool off from doing these every single week. I think maybe doing it like every other week, making them a little longer, putting a little bit more thought into them. Because honestly, I don't know if I'll have something to talk about every single week. And I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to just hear me ramble. So I think every other week, and trying to do the cover videos once a week too. But I think for right now, I'm just kind of trying to get in the swing of it and kind of practice a little bit. So I've been trying to crank them out just to kind of get the hang of it. So hopefully, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they're still fun to watch. And it's funny. It kind of makes me want to do more fun things with my life, so that I can talk about them, which I don't know if that's sad or not. I mean, I feel like I do fun things in my life, but I can also tend to be a little bit of an introvert and a little bit of a homebody. So this makes me want to like get out there, so I have like fun stories to tell you guys. Okay, I've really been rambling. Thank you for listening. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. I'm going to close out with this new song. It's fitting that I wrote it right before going on a trip with some of my girlfriends, because it is a song. I wanted it to kind of summarize that feeling of that like ride or die female friendship, where you would go to jail for them, you would bail them out of jail. So, and it's kind of fun. I've never really written anything like this before. It's a little bit of like a fun Western song. I don't know. I think I wrote it in 2 hours. It just like came out of me, which is really fun. So it's just a fun little ditty. And it's about two ladies who decide to embark together on a life of crime. It's called The Ballad of Daisy May and Ellie Joe. I hope you guys enjoy. Daisy May was the quiet type, never one to pick a fight or cause a scene. At least that's what she told herself, or she faded into someone else's dream. When Daisy May met Ellie Joe, she came to town with a traveling show on the flying trapeze. She taught herself how to fly, spend her nights under open skies, completely free. There's no stopping it, the wheel goes round. Life's for living, girl, so don't look down. If you can't make it here, there's always the next town. Well, they have to train to wake up with her husband's money and the last night's take-o. And they made a plan. Daisy May would catch their eye and Billy Joe would rob 'em blind, and they'd split the hand. Made it all the way to Arkansas when they had a little run-in with the law, but they got away. Still the story, it got told, soon everybody'd heard of Ellie Joe and Daisy May. But there's no stopping it, the wheel goes round. Life's for living, girl, so don't look down. If we can't make it here, there's always the next town. In a cheap motel near Telluride, they heard a car door slam outside and whispered voices in the night. Daisy got out through the window first, and they stuffed those dollars in her purse. Then the bullets flew, and Daisy heard, let's all live until you have to lose. Life's for living, girl, don't look behind you. If I can't make it here, I'll make sure you do. There's no stopping it, the wheel goes round. Life's for living, girl, so don't look down. If we can't make it here, there's always the next town. I messed up one little word. It's supposed to be, it's all winning till you have to lose on that last chorus. But thank you guys for listening. Really appreciate you. Yeah, I'll see you next time I do one of these videos. Bye.